Italian protests over men cleared of rape because woman was too masculine.
Here's a summary of the article.
About 200 people protested outside a court of appeal in the Italian city of Ancona after it was revealed that 2 men were cleared of rape charges partly because the alleged victim looked too masculine to be a target of attraction. The reasons behind the 2017 ruling came to light only on Friday, when Italy's highest appeal court scrapped the lower court's verdict and ordered a retrial. The men had been convicted of raping a woman of Peruvian origin, who was 22 at the time of the attack in 2015, by a court of first instance in 2016. The judges, who were all female, drew their conclusions from a photograph of the woman and because the defendants said they were not attracted to her, with one registering the victim's number in his mobile phone under the name Viking. Molinaro claims the defendants spiked the woman's drink with drugs after the group went to a bar following an evening class. Molinaro said the woman moved back to Peru after being ostracized by the community in Ancona because she reported the men. The worst thing is the cultural message that came from 3 female judges who acquitted these 2 men because they decided that it was improbable that they would want to rape someone who looked masculine, said Rizzitelli.
This post received a score of 17,717, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Just in case, the court judgment got nullified, a new judgment will be done later on. And #X200B. But yeah, it sucks, a lot. But I don't. Wait, what? Are they saying that it's legal to rape a man in Italy? I don't. What?
Much better, isn't it? I might have put it quite drastically, but that's the reasoning. They say she wasn't attractive enough and that one of the accused put her name down as Viking in his cell, suggesting she was not very feminine. Now don't get me wrong, this could be relevant if there's the question if these 2 had sex at all, although the court put it very crudely. That's not the case, they definitely slept with each other.
Isn't this the same country that ruled women couldn't be raped if they wore jeans because they were too hard to remove if the woman struggles? Edit to provide link.
WTF. I know that article is from 20 years ago, but it's sad to get the reminder that when I was a teenager the concept of if she helped remove any clothing it couldn't possibly be rape after that was so common.
Wow. So, we are in a better world today. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.
Fuck this. Doctors said her injuries were consistent with rape and that there was a high level of benzodiazepines in her blood. Molinaro said the woman moved back to Peru after being ostracized by the community in Ancona because she reported the men. She was drugged and raped and did the right thing by going to the authorities. She was then publicly declared too ugly to rape, despite the blood tests and injuries. She was then publicly shamed into leaving town. People wonder why women don't report rape.
It's 'cause a fair amount of Italian men are gross. Even backpacking, most women say common Italian men are the most sexist and aggressive. Anecdote. Edit, for all those who are whinging that they think most means all.
My wife works for a school here in the UK. They hired this Italian kid, a student from the school, to help with admin stuff. He started being greasy with my wife straight away, to the point that she was feeling beyond uncomfortable. She reported him straight away, but the school won't act because Italian culture is different. He was kicked out from there the day after and was apparently crying hysterically while leaving.
Fuck, I feel like an idiot. I've heard this term before, but I was told it was just a term used to describe people from the south of Italy. For reference, I'm from southern France and I've heard this word coming from the mouth of some of my colleagues and also a few acquaintances of my family a few times when talking about other people from Italy. I want to ask if it's always offensive to use it. They were all northerners too, mostly from Piedmont, so it makes sense in a certain way. But it sucks to find out that people I thought were very pleasant and open-minded were being racist this whole time. My mum is black too, so I'm start to get ideas of what they could have been saying about her from behind our backs.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.